Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and in this video today I'm going to show you some super simple hands-on language building activities for age group 3 to 6 year old. Now my son is almost 4, so feel free to tweak, customize, individualize the activities based on your child's age and interest level. So let's quickly get onto the shelf. All the activities you see today are going to be activities which promote language building skills, something that will really help the child to read and write confidently later in life. So the first tray here is our sandpaper letter tracing work, and when you show your child how to trace, make sure you show him or her with 2 fingers. And I'm going to link up few really useful articles as to why a child has to use 2 fingers while tracing as against 1. So I hope you find those articles useful, just in case you want to know more. The way we like to do is he picks up any letter, just say 2 or 3 in a day, okay, at one time, and then we trace it. He tries to scribble it only if he wants to. And one more thing that of late we have been doing is I will just write a letter. Okay, so say I write letter C, and then he takes a brush with some water and then he just traces it. Here we have this amazing book of poems. It's called Rhymes for Ranga, and it's written by Frida Bedi during 1930s and 40s. So all the poems talk about India, and they are just absolutely delightful. We read one poem every day, and it's something so different than what we usually read and see in books or on the net. So we really love this little language activity that we try to do every day. Okay, it's just not for the shelf, but I kept it here just to show you this book. I didn't get this from Amazon. I got it from just a local shop here in Mumbai. Okay, so a great way to introduce a child to rich language and culture of our country. So that is that. Then here, these were our little children of India that we did for our India themed activity 2, and he is totally in love with them. So I had to bring out another work with these. So what I've done here is I have this little globe from our Safari 2, and the way we like to play this is we keep the globe right in the middle of a floor, okay, on the ground, and he will put all these little children figurines around the globe, so kind of make it into a circle, and then he and his friends, in a ringa style, will circle around them singing this song. So this one is by Rafi, and excuse me, I'm just going to sing a couple of lines so you know what song it is, but you have to check this song out on YouTube. It is amazing. So here goes. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier are we. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. 'Cause more we get together, the happier are we. And then we have our own silly versions, okay? So we say, the more we laugh together, the happier are we. The more we eat together, the happier are we, so on and so forth. So do check out that song by Rafi. You can just search that on YouTube. He has some amazing songs that we like to sing. So again, that's a lovely language building activity, because the child learns newer words, newer tunes, newer songs. So that is that. Okay, then down here we're going to do a quick sorting game of living and non-living. And a good way to teach a child about this concept is you can tell really simple facts that things that are living need food to eat, they grow in size. You know, you can just talk about simple facts and then ask the child to sort. Okay, so this is a cup, so is it living, non-living? So non-living. Here's a baby, living, non-living. Fish, living, you know, so on and so forth. Then over here we're going to make his name. Okay, so this is like a name train game. Down here we have our story box. Again, telling stories or listening to stories is again such a great language building work, and this was one of my Thought Labs products which is now out of stock, but this is something that my son absolutely loves. And you know, my son and his friends keep, you know, weaving different stories with these cute little wooden figurines.
There was one girl and a son. There was a boy. His name was Bhargav. Her name was Samruddhi.
Then over here we have a language command game, and if a child already knows how to read, this is great because a child can just read what's written and, you know, do the actions. For Ritvik, his older friend who comes to her house, she's about 8 years old, so she reads it out and the other two children will, you know, do the actions. Okay, so just fun things that they can do. Then over here we have our Montessori-inspired sound box activity. So he's just going to match, you know, these letters to the objects. Then another really fun language work in a Montessori, you know, our classroom is learning about rhymes, and for this we're going to read this amazing book again by Rafi. It's called Down by the Bay, and we love this song, and it's such a fun way to practice rhyming words. So it talks about really, you know, fun things. So did you ever see a goose kissing a moose down by the bay? Did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail down by the bay, down by the bay? So look up on this song on YouTube, you know, just search for Rafi and you'll get all his lovely songs. Okay, so please excuse my singing today. So that is that. Then the next one here, we're going to quickly do, you know, sorting of one versus many, singular and plural. Okay, so one pom-poms, it goes here. Many pom-poms goes here. Two bells, one bell. Okay, so that is that. Sequencing is again another important language work. So here we are going to do apple sequencing, and this is a great way for the child to get talking. So you can ask the child to sequence and tell how is he sequencing. So you know, you guys can talk, discuss, ask questions. So what happens first? You know, there's a little sapling which grows into a tree, then you get an apple from the tree, then you eat it one bite, two bite, you eat it full. So you know, just a fun way for the child to sequence and learn about, you know, different things. Then lastly, here we have pre-writing work. Writing and pre-writing form such an important component of Montessori language shelf. So here we are going to do something like, you know, a metal inset inspired activity. So we have these foam shapes. Okay, so we're going to use these pencils. Okay, so he can just pick up whichever he wants and trace these shapes. Okay, so these come out. So it's a great way to, you know, practice pre-writing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know if you have any suggestions, queries or feedback. I love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you around. Until then, bye.